Accordino became the first female athlete to play in a varsity football game for the Generals in their victory over Mepham on March 20th. Accordino admits that the first few kicks were very nerve-wracking.
Every time I went up to kick, the crowd was crazy.
Thank you for joining me on my podcast. It's so good to see you.
Hey, I really appreciate it. I've been actually following your podcast, and it's amazing. So I'm honored to be a part of it.
Would you be okay with competing without fans?
Hey, I think so. I will, but it'll be very weird.
I feel like in basketball, it's just nonstop cheering and motivation. It's a team sport, lots of energy. I think it'd be very weird, NBA without fans. But hey, I wouldn't complain to see you out on the court. Forget
Exactly.
it. I'll beat that.
A goalkeeper kind of reminds me of a tennis player because, you know, you're kind of in there or out there by yourself, and I feel like the pressure is on you. I mean, I feel like it would be pressure. Is it really pressure?
Yeah, look, I think it's a very good analogy. I mean, you're out there all by yourself, and you got to get used to it.
So Tracy, how did it feel then, and how does it feel now to be the youngest tennis player to be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
That's a really interesting question because I was 29 when I went into the Hall. So I'll be honest with you, it was 99% over the top happiness, 1% feeling like, oh, I could have played a longer career.
Mm-hmm. Shopping for last-minute Christmas presents? You might want to think twice before purchasing an Apple AirTag, as police are warning they're linked to multiple stalking cases. The technology used to locate personal items such as keys and wallets have been reported to track vehicles and people instead. Police are urging to be on the lookout for suspicious Apple alerts and to call 911 immediately if you receive one. New York City is limiting crowds for New Year's Eve due to the COVID-19 spike. Mayor Bill de Blasio said the celebration will still be held, but will only allow 15,000 people in viewing areas. The city will require proof of full vaccination and mask wearing. The pandemic couldn't keep swimmers out of the water at Long Island's Catholic high schools. Hi, I'm Julia Elbaba for Newsday Sports. And here's our list of the top performers of the season. Suffolk County sports officials made the decision to postpone high school sports until January 4th due to the COVID pandemic, 16 days after sports were postponed in Nassau. While results on the ice may vary, there's one constant for the New York Islanders. It's the pride they take in supporting the community. Islanders co-owner John Ledecky decided to visit some families at their homes, spread some cheer to those that may need it most. With a practice schedule in the books for the St. Anthony's boys soccer team, questions and concerns have emerged regarding the safety of the athletes, staff, and community. But one thing's for sure, the Friars are so happy to be back out here. You're Italian, you have to be a foodie. What's the food like in Colorado?
No, actually, it's they have some very good restaurants.
Joining us today. So I was born and raised in Long Island. So here's a challenge for you up against Noah. We have 5 of the hardest towns to pronounce on Long Island. Let's see how you match up against Noah.
Let's go.
As tennis players, we're on the road most weeks. It's really hard to meet people. Do you have a Valentine?
I don't.
So right now, right here with Courtside Buzz, we are going to play Swipe Right, Marry Ghost. 8 lucky New York Islanders fans won a tour at the UBS Arena located in Elmont with Islanders co-owner John Ledecky.